Right now, a Connecticut Superior Court judge is part of a task force creating our state's first mental health court.
Yeah, Fox 61's Skylar Music spoke with Judge Daniel Klau about how the court will work and why it means so much to him particularly.
Judge Daniel Klau says this is personal. I'll get to that in a minute. But first, he says the #1 providers of mental health resources are state jails and prisons. But what if people got the treatment they needed before entering the criminal system?
You, over the long term, make the community safer, reduce the cost to the community, because incarceration almost always is so much more expensive than treatment.
Judge Klau tells us the mental health court would be a team led by a judge, with care coordinators working with treatment providers and peer counselors who've been through their own recovery journeys. The task force will decide which behaviors and crimes fit into the court, but people with mental health disorders who commit violent crimes would not be eligible.
Do everything possible to help them stay in treatment, successfully complete treatment, and if so, the charges would either be dismissed, nollied, reduced, many options.
As vice chair of the Mental Health Court Task Force, this effort is personal for Judge Klau. He says his daughter, Miriam, struggled with mental health and substance abuse disorders. She died of a fentanyl overdose.
Miriam was a remarkable young woman. She was so intelligent and so gifted.
A gifted artist, and musician, Miriam left home at 18 years old. He tells us she was living on the streets with a heroin addiction when she was arrested in 2015. That brought Miriam to the New York Drug Court. Judge Klau says she was in and out of drug treatment programs because they weren't helping Miriam with her mental health disorders.
So many people with mental illness have a drug addiction. That doesn't mean that the drug court or drug docket is the appropriate place for them.
Judge Klau tells us he's working on Connecticut's first mental health court, all for Miriam.
I know I can't save her through this process, but I'm dedicated to finding some way to give meaning to her death, some positive way, through life.
Judge Klau says the task force hopes to start the mental health court in New Haven by early 2028, and they want it to grow, working with schools, first responders, and Connecticut leaders. In Waterbury, Skylar Music, Fox 61.